I'm in Marshfield in South Gloucestershire, Old Gloucestershire, just on the border with Wiltshire, and that has a bearing on its name. Now, it's not entirely fixed, the name, the definition which I'm going to give you, but it's the logical one when you think of the situation. So it's been thought of as being exactly what it means, Marshfield, and that's how it would have developed because those words are familiar. But the English Place Name Society tentatively pushing forward the idea that it is not a marsh. Well, we're really high up. Let me show you. So we're really high up and the ground isn't sodden. That's part of the reason I'm here. So I'm a field antiquarian. I'm out here to see if there's anything in the landscape that will support an argument, support the definition. And no, it's not a marsh. No, I haven't gone very far. I've just come down the village. Doesn't look marshy to me, and we've had a lot of rain. You would, if you've seen any of my other recent videos, you see the rivers are swollen and gushing torrents. Now, there's a couple of Anglo-Saxon words that might be relevant. The main one being ymer, and that means boundary. And as I've said, we're on the border between Wiltshire and Gloucestershire. So that's the strongest. The people who do place name etymology, they're not really the sort of people to go into the countryside, though. Why on a beautiful day like this wouldn't you? And it seems to me there's a pattern also in the district of calling place names after the boundaries. So we have Tormarton, which is just a couple of miles up the road, and that's Mare again. And Didmarton, which I've done before on a video, that also contains the word mare, and they're pretty much a straight line along the Wiltshire boundary. So it's likely. So the oldest, with place name etymology, the important thing to do is to look at the oldest documents you can. Now, I'm not pulling these parchment out of drawers. Other people have catalogued them, notably the English Place Name Society and a guy called Equal, which I bang on about quite a lot. Isn't that beautiful behind? So the oldest spelling of Marshfield is Maresfeld, and so that could fit with the mare. But it normally fits with marsh better. But it's just the topography of the place just doesn't support it. The feld part becomes our modern field, and but in the early medieval period, didn't mean field; it meant wide open space. Wasn't necessarily ploughed. In fact, there was much better words for ploughed land. But it's wide open land, and there is a plain up the top. Though I'm going down in the valley today. There are three spring names in these couple of fields down here. There's the Doncombe Brook, the Ringwell, and the Fuggle Brook. and I wanted to come down here and see if I could work out which one was correct, even if there is a correct. You know, things change over time. But I was looking that Doncombe Brook is a really old name. It goes back to early Middle English. So that's probably its original English name, which is a bit disappointing because I like to look for more. I like to see what's on the OS map and see if I can contradict it. Not because I'm perverse, because there are often other clues to older names which we can put back on the map. But Fugglebrook means, Fuggle is drink, as in alcohol. So it's the brook of drink, of alcohol. And Ringwell, and they're both really close to each other. Ringwell does seem to be the source of the Doncombe Brook. So normally a well name would give itself to the whole river, like the Cherwell. Well is Wulla in Old English, which means a spring. It's now become our modern well, which means a hole in the ground with water in it. And that is sort of what a spring is, but it's much more gushing and you don't have to dig for it. So Ringwell is the source, Ringwell is the source of Chring in Old English, which means circle. And so there's no hidden clues there. Well, who knows? I can't come to any conclusion. But apart from the fact that Doncombe Brook is a Doncombe Brook is an old name. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to watch this one here next, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.